First Alert weather forecast.
Yeah, this is just a recap of what we've seen or what we saw yesterday in the southern portion of the Badger State. There were plenty of severe thunderstorm warnings, and this is a look in the red here. That's a look at those tornado warnings, and as Bob had mentioned, that is the first confirmed tornado in the history of the Badger State, according to the National Weather Service. But again, for us, we did get a little bit more than 1/10 of an inch of rain, 0.13 inches to be exact. Otherwise, for today, cooling down a little bit. Of course, we had that record-breaking stretch through most of the week. Today expected to still be well above average, but not near those 50s that we saw. In fact, almost hitting 60 yesterday. Sunshine does make a return for tomorrow, but for today, cloud cover going to remain dominant, but things stay dry aside from just a stray flurry or a very isolated snow shower. But aside from that, again, things should be rather quiet. Cloud cover dominating for the morning, as we've had a slightly cooler start this morning when compared to yesterday. A lot of us starting off in the low to mid 30s. There have been some issues with a few of the weather stations reporting temperatures and winds, but for those that are, mostly mid to upper 30s, and La Crosse sitting at 40 degrees right now. Osceola at 30, meanwhile Eau Claire at 35. Quite a breeze to start us off this morning too, mostly out of the west. And for those places reporting winds, we are anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. Cloud cover remaining dominant, but we've had a few snow showers towards the northern part of the state that have since started to fizzle out. But again, this is not to rule out a few more of those to take us through the rest of the morning and into the early afternoon. But later on tonight, winds still going to remain rather breezy, but we do see a few of those breaks in the clouds developing, especially by tomorrow morning, giving way to more sunshine. But with those winds out of the northwest, that is going to keep us on the cooler side, despite the sunshine, of course. Another brief disturbance rolls through on Sunday morning. That brings us a quick batch of cloud cover, but again, things will stay rather dry before giving way to a bit more sunshine and winds start to relax a bit going into Sunday afternoon. For today, highs mostly in the upper 30s, so not really much of a change in our temperature throughout the day before falling to the mid-20s later on tonight. Looking at the Coulee region, dipping to the mid to upper 30s for highs through the weekend. And again, winds relax by Sunday as we do have a little bit more sunshine. That'll be the case for the Chippewa Valley as well. Warming up to the low 40s by Monday. Overnight lows still hanging out in the low to mid 20s for the most part. So still very mild nights relative to early to mid February as temperatures once again fall back to the mid 30s for highs by Thursday. Now for a Sunshine Award, Katie Jenrich would like to nominate Carrie Jo Sterry and says, Carrie Jo is a wonderful teacher of 4K. She takes so much pride in watching the little ones grow and become amazing members of the school. She loves each and every one of her present and former students with everything she has. We are so blessed to have her teaching the smallest in our community. Now if you'd like to nominate someone, send us an email or head over to our website at weau.com.